You did? Splendid. I ought to add you to our team. We'll have to change the name, though. Ute and Sons won't really work if you're the one taking the lead. It does, although I can't say there's any truth in the word amazing. Just ask my husband. In any case, I'd like you to take this document back to Heron. This other cargo can be delayed, but documents like that tend to be time sensitive. Great. Here's your share of the salvaging fee. Do me a favor and let him know the rest of the cargo has been recovered. Alright boys, let's pack it up. Got to get this to Star by week's end.
Come on in. Let me know if you
Don't
need
worry,
anything.
lad.
Take a
The
seat by
Autumn
the
Gale
fire
never
and I'll
fails
send
to
someone
deliver. That's a promise.
The Autumn Gale is at the bottom of the ocean. Who's to say the documents are even legible?
Well, I never said they'd be in perfect condition. Although if you're unsatisfied, I may consider refunding a portion of the payment.
Perhaps I am not the
And how are
best
you
person to
going to
comfort them.
refund my father's life? There's no amount of gold that can compensate me for that.
Oh, right. In that case, I suppose I should just keep the gold then, with the terms of a contract being fulfilled and all.
You greedy little snake! I'm going to tear the skin off of your skull!
Hold that thought. It looks like my newest employee has returned. Hopefully you've brought some good news. Well, it's going to cost him, not me. Just hold on to it and let me work my magic. Well, lad, because you're such a valued customer, I went ahead and had my top agent expedite
Need a
your
ride?
request. Of course, there is a special fee that's part of our express delivery service.
Fine. Once my father's name is cleared, you'll be paid in full. Just bill me with the details. But first, I want to verify the document.
I'll deliver it personally.
Well, is it true? Do you have the document? Is it signed by Ingrid? A few nobles from Solitude were out hunting and trespassed on my father's land. He mistook them for thieves and, well, things got bloody. One of the men was gravely injured. Now the other wants my father punished. And there's still hope, but it might not be enough. I was wondering perhaps if I could loan your services. I'm on my way to the site of the altercation to see if I can find more evidence. Thank you, Salvager. Hopefully having another set of eyes will help.
I once met a cat by the name of Nanak, whose
That's up for debate. But if these men were trespassing, it'll certainly help his case. It proves my father had a right to be on the land. He signed a lease with one of the Jarl's old thanes back when she was in court. A respected thane who moved to Hammerfell to help push back the Dominion. She owned the cottage and a plot of land my father leased, but they never made a contract, as Nord's word is strong as steel. But that isn't good enough in a trial. Thus we had to send word to Hammerfell to have her sign the papers.
I've been looking for you. Got something I'm supposed to deliver. Your hands only. It's from Falk Firebeard at the Blue Palace. Ooh, you've got friends in high places. Looks like that's it. Got to go.
The wise ones say it is not good to use the power too often. They say it is possible to draw too much and harm yourself.
The Legion's always looking for strong, capable warriors. You got what it takes. Our headquarters is in Solitude.
Hold up!
I'll sell just about anything if it's worth my time. Keep that in mind, will you? Wasn't by choice. Options were in short supply. Branmir and I grew up here, and nearly any money I make, he drinks away. Without the coin to pack up and leave, I decided to take to trading. Nah, I don't think so. Trinkets, odds and ends, that sort of thing. All right then.
Once met a cat by the name of Nanak, whose magical prowess could a dragon shock.
You are brave, Malan Hoko.
This simply wasn't your day, was it?
Good, you came. There's a lot going on here, but we need to find things that corroborate with my father's version of what happened. During the fight, the candle horn got knocked over. By the time the snow came, half the place was burned down, along with much of the evidence. Not many people can find the place, to be honest, since it's not on any map. The only reason guards were able to arrest my father is because he was forced to spend the night in solitude. Of course, my father said he was cooking dinner when he heard a commotion outside. The trespassers must have shot down the deer. Smelling my father's dinner, they offered to share the venison in exchange for a drink and a warm fire. On this much, both sides agree. But out here you can never be too careful. My father demanded the strangers to leave the property and take the deer with them. And the strangers were insulted. In hindsight, my father should have shown more tact. Nobody likes to be called a thief. Eventually things got heated and shots were fired. These arrows are proof of that. My father ran inside and got his axe. There was a fight near the hearth when one of them knocked over a candle horn. When the fire started, everyone, including my father, fled. Given how detailed my father was, I wouldn't be surprised if your findings match his story.
But his nose was buried so deep in his books that he did not even notice from me what he took.
My father never liked hunting. Not at first, anyway. But he learned to love it, because he knew how much it meant to me. Part of me thinks this is all my fault. Had I wanted to stay in the city, he wouldn't be in this situation.
They cried all the way to
All those times we spent together, and how much it meant to him. And I don't have the heart to take them away. Have you ever lost anyone close to you, friend? I'm sorry. I should have known you've dealt with such grief. given how far you've come to help a stranger. But I shouldn't be grieving. I should be fighting. And with your help, we'll prove my father's innocence.
Hey! Wait for me, okay?
I once... Cat by the name of Nanak, whose magical prowess could a dragon shock.
Someone there?
Do your worst.
Looks like that's the last of them. We really make for a deadly pair. I've heard widows who are just haunted by the ghosts of all their husbands and wives sent off to war. And hags do, but that's not as romantic.
Are you here to talk about my brother? Do you think his execution was justified? And like Rogvir, you're a Nord at heart. It's hard for many of the people here to understand. I think Aldous understands. I don't think I could have stayed here if anyone else had... I think I need to stop talking now.
You look new. I'm new too. I think we could be friends.
Arms and arms.
You should see
Forged
me
by a
when you get
master
bored,
craftsman.
stranger.
Let me guess. Someone stole your sweet roll.
I once met a cat by the name of Nanak. It was magical.
Yeah? You return. This should be interesting.
Have you come to visit the High Queen? Well, get in line. I've been waiting for weeks on account of that clumsy oaf of an executioner. Is that so? Well, maybe the Sand Walker was finally sober, because the execution I witnessed was a tribute to incompetence. It took 2 cuts to slice off the head. The first cut being so poor it squirted blood all over a couple of elven dignitaries standing up front. I offered my handkerchief to the lady, as is custom, but instead she reached for my cloak and wiped the blood all over the fur. None root oil? 5 souls. Are you trying to wash my cloak or light it on fire? This is why I will not trust its fate to some berry picker. 7 generations this cloak has been in my family. 7! Can you count to 7, peasant? I'd venture not, but it's a long time. One of my ancestors strangled a bear to death with his bare hands to get this fur, and it's been passed down from father to son ever since. That's the problem with you beggars and rubes. You don't know how to behave. You lack the stock. That's why you have no... In fact, maybe I ought to pay the Jarl of Windhelm a visit. I hear he actually...
Keep your damn magic.
Self.
By sure. Is that Azura's star? How did you come to possess such a
And for that
divines,
reason, I
you're
think
here.
it would be a
Come on, let me
mistake to
introduce
waste the
you.
Jarl's time any more than we already have. Further delay will not change the facts at hand.
My Jarl, if I may, the witness I spoke of earlier has arrived. Given he's examined the old... interrogation, I'd like to have him cross-examine Formir's testimony.
Are you sure this witness of yours can be objective?
I had the captain of the guard vet him. Just as he did with your apothecary.
Please, press up. Questions to the steward.
We shall see.
For... There's still time to... Miss Foley, the lease agreement proves you are trespassing. I think it's clear to both you and the court that it cannot be held accountable for your injuries.
It is very noble of this man.
What magic is this?
And for that, you should be commended. Unfortunately, his contention that we trespassed on his father's property is simply not true. It is not trespassing if the man invites you into his home.
You mentioned something that would convince us. Please proceed.
Thank you, my Jarl. You see, my housecarl and I were hunting a deer when one of our stray shots happened to hit this man's cottage. An unfortunate accident, but nothing particularly damaging to the woodwork. You are aware that deer are moving targets. The only thing I'm guilty of is poor aim.
Be quick. I have little patience for mundane concerns.
After the arrow hit the cottage, this man's father came bursting through the door. We apologized for the disturbance. To make amends, we offered to share the venison with him. Begged we come inside. Naturally, we were pleased to get out of the cold. My companion took to skinning the deer, while I perused a nearby bookshelf. I remember this part clearly because I was pleased to find my favorite series, The Wolf Queen, on the top shelf. In fact, I had just opened the book to the first page when I heard my companion scream. If that's the case, then how did he sign? So either he's a liar, or the objective witness he's brought forth is a fraud. In any case, as I was saying, I heard my companion scream behind me. I turned around, only to see your father had struck him with his axe.
By the twin.
Liar!
Calm yourself. I let him tell his version. Please allow me the same courtesy.
Fine.
When I saw my injured companion, I acted on reflex. I wrestled the assailant to the ground and told my friend to flee. At that point, I certainly was going to die. I was fumbling about, trying to find a weapon or perhaps a miracle. My hands found a candle horn. I threw it at my attacker and missed wildly, but when it struck the wood, the cabin lit up like a bonfire. And the fire is what allowed me to escape. And with that, I conclude my testimony. It is my belief that this man's father attacked us without provocation. What I ask for is not vengeance, my Jarl, but for justice. But whatever you decide, I will humbly accept your judgment.
Thank you.
That could have gone better. At this rate, we might be better off demanding a respected Thane. Show him the cut, but that isn't good enough in a Now what?
If it pleases the court, I would like to introduce some new evidence regarding our witness's character, which I have just obtained via courier.
Very well.
Thank you, my Jarl. I do not wish to alarm anyone here, but I believe this information may very well compromise the integrity of our chief witness.
What are you up to, Formir? Explain yourself!
It is not I who has to explain myself. After all, you are the one who attested to the impartiality of this witness. A witness who works for the shipping company that delivered the lease agreement. A ship, I remind you, that lies at the bottom of Pilgrim's Trench. Could it be the document is a forgery meant to save this company's reputation?
You what?
By the gods, I don't even know what to say.
What? Is this true? Why didn't you tell me sooner? And you agreed to be a witness? By Stoon, just whose side are you on?
What's wrong, Asgeld? Lost faith in your witness?
I swear, Formir, I knew nothing of this. But it doesn't matter now. Clearly this trial has been tainted.
Agreed. In light of this new information, I think it would be a travesty to continue.
And it's a trial by combat, Formir, you dog. You know damn well my father can't win.
He stands a better chance against me than at this trial.
You're right. Fine. You have a deal.
Excellent. Members of the court,
Please address all
I
questions to the
apologize for
steward.
wasting your time,
Firebeard.
but it seems we will settle this matter privately.
Good. You're dismissed.
My duty is
Damn,
to
I
keep
feel
you
like a
safe,
fool.
not
This
play
is what he
nursemaid
wanted
to
from the
sick
beginning.
folks.
No, it's my own fault. I myself walked over that cottage hundreds of times, and I still couldn't find fault with Formir's story.
Keep your
In
weapon
any
out of your
case, I know
hands.
you did
We'll
your
get along
best.
just fine.
Take this gold for your trouble. Now, if you'll excuse me, I must go see him. I'm responsible for this outcome, so I must bear the news. At the very least, he will sleep soundly tonight, as a free man.
Go down, Majesty. Safe.
Elf. Be quick. Have little patience for mundane concerns.
The courier must have found you. Yes, old friend. I'm afraid it's not good news. When you broke up the binding, Potema escaped. We've encountered some of her minions. Steer says she's still in spirit form, or we'd all be dead already. You've already done us a service in stopping the binding, but I need you to go talk to him, to see if Steer can tell us what to do next. He's Solitude's priest of Archay. He's the one who figured out Potema was still around. He'll help as much as he can. I wish you well, friend. Be careful.
Please address all questions to the steward, Folk Firebeard.
Hold up!
Oh, what happened?
If he does fall, I know our ancestors will watch over him, just as he watched over me in life.
Khazit knew it would not be long before another approached. They must be of good taste to come before the great Mazar. Yes? Surely they jest. How have they not heard of this one? Mazar Goldbrush, the greatest artist Tamriel has seen. And this world has seen many, yes. But none have been able to match her skills. It is their pleasure, of course. But of course, it is no less than this one deserves. Khazit has seen many halls feasted on succulent meats in magical twilight. She has painted kings and queens, sculpted. There is not a single aspect this one's paws cannot capture through her work. It is Mazar's way to seek out all beauty. Waiting for the audience that only Khazit deserves, of course. It is her latest exhibit, her finest work yet. All of Tamriel shall soon hear of Mazar's latest creation, and then it shall be back, commoner. Back to sunlit halls, drinking from pools of wine with cups of gold. Audiences with the very best of the Aldmer. But it is their delusion to think of anything else than worshipping her, preferably with whatever gold the commoner can spare. Khajiit imagines that it isn't much, but her exhibition deserves all the people of Skyrim can offer. They wish to see it? Good, good. They have made the best decision of their life. Everything has led to this, my friend. She has reserved a special place within the Bard's College, not far from here. Come, follow Khajiit. But not too close. That smell is an affront to her finery.
Oh, Master, it's your time to do with as you please. But what about those who so much? Please, don't hurt me.
Mazar's finest gift revealed at last. Mazar's finest work yet, revealed at last. Mazar's finest work yet.
Welcome to the Bard's College.
Welcome to the Bard's
Always, you should be aware that when possible, we ask applicants to perform tasks the college needs completed. Elisif has forbidden the burning of King Olaf, a festival. To convince her, I want to... Yeah, I need you to retrieve the poem. That's tremendous! I have to admit, I didn't... Oh no! It means I can't read it to the court. Without the verse, I won't be able to convince Elisif of the importance. If she is... It means that the burning of... I suppose I could copy... Olaf... Your cunning... King Olaf was Olaf One-Eye? He famously captured the dragon Numenex and took him to Dragon's Reach. I find that highly unlikely, but the court will love it. I'm writing it in. Olaf grabbed power by promise and threat. From Falkreath to Winterhold, they fell to their knees. But solitude stood strong, Skyrim's truest protectors. Olaf's vengeance was strange. According to history, Solitude attacked Winterhold, but this seemed to be saying Olaf reacted. What do we say happened? Oh, that is exciting! I'm sure the court and the Jarl will love it. I'm writing it in now. It has a few final lines, but that's all we needed to add. I need to head to court immediately and present this. You should come.
Youngest bard at the Bard's Cup. At your service.
What do you need, my friend? It's been my honor to perform at the Blue Palace on... That's it! Wonderful! I knew I could count on you. I don't have any money to give you, but I can show you a few tricks I learned playing for the Winterhold Wizards. Thank you. Now you can say you've met the most talented bard in all of Skyrim.
Mazar's finest work yet, revealed at last. Are they blind? It is right next to her, of course. It is not just a chair. It is the pinnacle of neo-Tamrielic expression. Its placement was the product of many weeks spent in her gallery. What the rabble see as arbitrary, the artist knows to be finely tuned. A spiritual undertaking, an expression without words. Just because she is Khajiit, they think she takes something for her creation. Mazar needs no moon sugar to achieve works such as these. It comes to her as naturally as breathing. They should be awed at her latest work. She knew they would not understand. But still they came, carrying their smell from the gutters. If they cannot understand the work of the famous gold rush, then there is nothing left to say. Be gone from here. Stand back. Their smell is offensive. What brings them to Khajiit?
Formal training may have worked for me, but it's not for everyone.
If it isn't my old friend, What did you say your name was again? Ah, I assume you're the hired help. This place could use more drinks, and I am thirsty. Off you go, then.
I do hope the court likes the verse. I think we've done an excellent job of recreating it. I think my voice is ready. I hope we've done this well.
Ah, if it isn't my old friend, what did you say your name was again? You return. This should be interesting.
Viarmo, I assume you are here to petition for the reinstatement of the burning of King Olaf festival.
I am, Jarl. I wish to present King Olaf's verse from the Poetic Edda, recovered this very day from the Bard's tomb.
You mentioned something that would convince us the festival should take place, but I didn't expect King Olaf's lost verse. Please proceed.
O Olaf, our subjugator, the one-eyed betrayer, death-dealing demon and dragon-killing king, your legend is lies, lurid, and false. Your cunning capture of Numenex, a con for the ages. No shouting match between dragon and man, and no fire or fury did this battle entail. Olaf was Numenex in human form. On moonless nights, he would spread wings and sail. Olaf grabbed power by promise and threat. From Falkreath to Winterhold, they fell to their knees. But Solitude stood strong, Skyrim's truest protectors. Olaf's vengeance was instant, inspired, and wicked. Because Solitude would not soon bend knee, Olaf would hurt them while his status accrued. He sacked Winterhold in dragon form and bent their minds to blame Solitude. So ends the story of Olaf the liar, a thief and a scoundrel. We of Solitude commit to the fire. In Solitude, bards train for their service. They also gather each year and burn a king who deserves it.
You have proven your point, Viarmo. The festival is truly a celebration of solitude and a condemnation of false kings.
I thank you, and the college thanks you, Jarl.
Furthermore, I believe that such a fine poem deserves some payment of patronage. The college will be very generously rewarded.
Oh, thank you yet again. I will make sure our applicant, who was instrumental in recovering the poem, will be well rewarded.
Make sure that he is.
Unbelievable! You have done us a great service here. I can't begin to thank you enough. Soon. These things must be done properly. You will be inducted as part of the festival itself. I need you to go speak to Yorn. He was preparing the effigy of King Tell him to finish the prep. Unbelievable! You have done us a great service here. The Imperials are good for business. Bryling's obsession with honor and tradition is quaint.
Sabeel Stentor has a grasp of magical theory that I would never have expected from a human.
I must
even correct.
what now?
Ah, the bard-to-be. Did Fiarmo send you? Great! Looks like you'll be one of us soon. We'll gather outside the college for the burning of King Olaf.
Get your festival meat pie, specially made.
Bjorn is the best of the bunch. You should hear him sing.
Thank you so much. The festival has really increased my sales. Oh, very brisk. When the snow sets in, even the hardiest Nord needs some spiced wine to warm the blood.
Get your meat pies!
Just one bottle per customer, except for the man who saved the festival. Here's a couple of bottles for you.
Come on, light the fire.
So nice to get this break from my cleaning duties. You can catch me at the Blue Palace later, if you want to talk again.
You've done well by restoring our festival. Oh, if you haven't heard Dean Pantius sing, you should.
Welcome, people of Solitude. We of the Bards College are pleased to be here to celebrate the burning of King Olaf. The festival would not have been possible without the dedication and hard work of our latest applicant. With the lighting of the effigy, he becomes a full-fledged member of the Bards College. Please welcome our newest bard. Yes, congratulations. You are now a full-fledged member of the Bards College. Due to your adventurous nature, several of the college professors... What's more, Elisif has declared the burning of King Olaf should become a weekly event. And finally, there's the matter of the patronage that Elisif wanted me to give you.
So nice to get this break from my cleaning duties.
Burn the king!
I'll never
stay.
Have a good day. Time to dance the spheres. Good. I hear something.
This might be overrated.
Is that a Zora star? How did you come to possess such a rare treasure?
Yes.
Solitude
Hey,
wouldn't be the
watch it.
same without the fire festival. City owes you a debt of gratitude.
Can I help you? You must be the one Falk spoke so highly of. Welcome. You mean Rogvir? Yes, I made an appeal to Captain Aldous. He allowed Rogvir to have a proper Nord burial, as is the custom in Solitude. Ah, Potema, former Queen of Solitude and one of the most dangerous necromancers in recorded history. She was responsible for the Empire's near collapse almost 500 years ago. I believe I have a book about her. Summoned in spirit form is not raised from the dead. She'll need help before she can return to the living. For the moment, the Wolf Queen has retreated to a place filled with dead, eager to serve her. She has gone to her old catacombs. A few days ago, one of her servants busted through a wall into the Temple of Divines. We'll need you to go into the catacombs themselves. Good. Being at the summoning created a connection to Potema. You are the one to do this. I can provide you with some help with her minion. As to Potema herself, find what's left of her body, likely a skeleton. Remove it from the catacombs and bring it back to be sanctified by RK. A curious figure. Unrepentantly evil and nasty, of course, but also astonishingly brilliant, and obviously quite a necromancer at her end. She was always so close to being Empress, but despite her machinations, it was never to be hers. Ironically, if she were alive today, she'd be the only living member of the Septim bloodline. By all rights, she would now be Empress. May Arche bless you with a long life.
Wonder, what does the Dragonborn do once he's summoned by the Greybeards? Can the Thuum be taught? Like any skill.
Spiced wine here. First cup is paid for by the college.
Congratulations on getting the festival restored.
Spiced wine here. First cup is paid for by
I heard you're the reason we get to have this. Thank you. The Temple of Divines is always open for worshippers.
Spiced wine should hit the spot.
Of course. And I'm sure it's mostly for ceremonial purposes.
Plenty of ways to worship the divines, as you know.
Bjorn is the best in the bunch. You should hear him sing.
You've arrived at last. The hero who prevented me from being bound returns to my fold. I have much to thank you for, little one. When you die, I will use you, and you can take your place by my side. You'll serve me soon enough.
Mercy.
Ha! Take that!
Mercy.
I will make your pain will soon end.
I submit.
Wait for me, okay?
Once in the cat by the name of Nanak, whose magical prowess with a dragon shot.
touch it!
Far more. No doubt you seek to enter Potema's sanctum. I can see to that. We'll need plenty of fresh corpses to rebuild the army.
I will make you suffer!
I submit.
Is that all of them?
say?
Gotta keep my eyes open. Them dragons could swoop down at any time.
Blessings of the eight divines upon you. How may I help? You look troubled. Have you come seeking them?
Speak up! Whose magical prowess could a dragon shock?
Hey, watch it! Hey, watch it!
I've heard of these. Draugr.
He was buried so deep in these books that we did not even notice from it. And what he took.
Draugr. Not much further. Come, little thing. Serve me in death.
You're mine.
I heard of these. Joggers.
You've come far, Lord. But can you stand against my inner council? Let's see.
There's been rumors of Talos worshippers leaving notes at the Temple of the Divines.
You've returned. I am hoping successfully. Excellent. These things do have a way of working out when people take action. I'll sanctify the remains. In case Falk doesn't make it clear, Solitude owes you a debt of gratitude.
You help me. You help people, right? That's what you do.
Something just ain't right about that Seville. You know, I've never seen her eat a thing. That can't be natural.
You return. This should be interesting.
Do you have business with the court? You've done a great thing today. It doesn't matter who you support in the war. Potema would have been a blight on the land for both sides. Without you, this would have been a disaster. I should have paid more heed to Varnius's warnings. I won't make that mistake again. Take this payment. The Jarl would thank you, but she very much wants to keep Potema's return quiet. Make no mistake, we consider you a protector of Solitude.
The first line of the walls around the city, and the men who patrol them. Men who, I might add, we are precious short on.
I'm aware of that, Bulgar, and I appreciate your dedication. However, if we lose the war, the Guardsmen of Solitude will make little difference in the end.
No disrespect toward the General, but sometimes I wonder if he's got your best interests at heart. In any case, he won't be turning me into no Imperial soldier. I know my place, and it's at your side.
It comforts me to know that, Bulgar. What are you doing that for?
Please address all questions to the steward, Folk Fire.
There's something personal I was hoping you would do for me. Falk told me what you did for us at Wolfskull Cave. He says you're someone we can trust. As you may know, Talos worship is outlawed in the Empire. When we buried my husband, I made offerings to all the gods, except Talos. I would like you to take an item of his, a war horn handed down from his father, and place it at a shrine of Talos. Thank you. It would mean a lot to me.
Are there no female dragons? I'm sure they would be more reasonable. Wait up!
wasn't your day, was it? You have nothing on me!
Hold up!
I once met a cat by the name of Nanak, whose magical prowess could a dragon shock.
This world is a pure illusion. And beyond. Beyond.
His nose was buried so deep in his books that he did not even notice from me.
Welcome to the Annals, such as they are. The ages have been most unkind to this place, but the onerous task of its keeping now belongs to you. It hardly matters, does it? Suffice it to say, I'm a servitor of the Lord Hermaeus Mora, and now you as well. I shall assist you however I can in the maintenance of the Annals. How to put it? Here, in layman's terms, the back catalogue of the Master's great library. These volumes have seen better epochs, and much is in disrepair. But there is a wealth of knowledge here that may be of great service to the Master. To that end, I shall assist you in restoring the Annals to their former glory. Much is in need of repair, but there are no materials on hand. I cannot venture from the Master's domain. You, however, bring me the requisite materials from your moons, and I shall apply them to the restoration of the Annals. On your travels, should you chance upon volumes in bad repair, or parchment, these things may be applied to my efforts. I take my leave.
What are you doing there, my prized possession?
I'm a little preoccupied at the moment, custodian. Please ask me again later.
Hey, who are you? Speak, quickly. A vision. What are you talking about? By the gods, what kind of vision did you have? The Dragonborn has come. You're here. Finally, you're here. My family has been waiting for generations, Dragonborn. Yes, that's right. I am Seviana Ambranox, and this is my husband, Luvian. We are the keepers of the Arrow of Extrication. Please, make yourself comfortable. I will tell you the whole story. Everybody knows that the Fourth Era began when Menura's dragon was defeated and sent back to oblivion thanks to the sacrifice of Martin Septim and the champion of Cyrodiil. My ancestor was the illegitimate and secret son of Corvus Ambranox. He was the Count of Anvil 200 years ago. Few know, perhaps nobody, that Corvus Ambranox was the notorious Grey Fox. Yes, the legendary leader of the Thieves' Guild. The story of the Grey Fox is not well known, but everybody wrongly thinks that he is immortal. Everybody knows that. Few know, perhaps yes. Well, it's not like that. The Grey Fox was, during centuries, many different. It's thanks to the mysterious cowl of Nocturnal that makes the person wearing it look exactly the same as the one before. It also gave you the power to become a master in thievery. After Corvus, the champion became the new Grey Fox. The champion, just before dying, nominated Corvus to take care of the cowl, while waiting for the Dragonborn to arise. That's because, at the time, there was no member of the Thieves' Guild worthy of wearing the cowl. So, he decided that the Grey Fox would be someone more worthy. A Dragonborn. The last one was Martin Septim, who was the son of the Emperor Uriel Septim VII. After 200 years, a new Dragonborn appeared. And it's you. The mission of my family is now accomplished, as I give you the Arrow of Extrication. Yes, it's the call of the Grey Fox. He knows who you are, what you want, and why. He also knew you were going to arrive here. He's waiting for you, in a secret place where only a Dragonborn could enter. In the mausoleum of the champion of Cyrodiil. All of Tamriel thinks he was buried in his old mansion in Anvil. But that's not how it is. There is nothing but an empty grave. It was my ancestor, Corvus, who informed the High Chancellor Okato about the champion's last wishes. Okato, eternally grateful, did not hesitate to fulfill the champion's wishes. So, Okato built the mausoleum secretly, while Corvus oversaw the project. To find the mausoleum, you must think as a member of the guild, as a thief. My mission is to give you the arrow and to show you where to start your quest. You will need this key as well. Take it. It will open the gate of the place where you're headed. The champion said that you will understand everything during your mission. One last thing. Nobody is to go with you. This is something that you have to do alone. Whoever should go with you on this journey will will not know to step over the threshold of the place I showed you. Good luck, and may Nocturnal guide you. Are you still here? Go.
Yes? Nah, I don't think so.
I've been looking for you. Got something I'm supposed to deliver. Your hands only. Looks like that's it. Got to go. Nope. Sorry. Nothing.
So you're the one who's been down there killing all my... You're gonna die for that.
I will make you suffer.
You're gonna die for that.
Your pain will soon end.
Spies! Won't get away with that. Dead. You hear me? Dead. Can't wait. Enough.
Fight, damn you!
Killing you will make for an excellent story.
I'm going to look good mounted on my wall.
This time.
Good enough. Oh, yeah.
You picked a bad time to get lost, Doug.
easy on Khajiit's backside.
Can't hide from me.
You're on.
Get them!
I once met a cat by the name of Nanak, whose magical prowess could a dragon sharpen.
Huh?
We're expecting.
We're spinning.
Need something? Yes? It's no easy thing to make a living in the wilds of Skyrim.
What was that?
hero, his faithful child.
Never should have come here.
Look at this. I should have known it was only a matter of time before they found us. It's the price we pay for openly recruiting. We'll have to step up our defenses. I don't suppose you have some good news. Look, it's the price we... I don't suppose you have some good news for me. Of course. Why did I suppose differently? Fine. A woman trapped in there? That doesn't make any sense. Who is she? And so you delivered her to... And you didn't stop them? You didn't secure the scroll? I suppose you're lucky you're not dead. By the Divines. This couldn't get much worse. Well, of course we do. We're just going to need... If they're bold enough to attack us here, then this may be bigger than I thought. There are people I've met and worked with. If you can find them, you might... Right to the point, aren't you? We should... I think we'll want... Last I knew, she was out in the Might need a... You'll also... Got it into... Last I... Bring the two of them back here, and we can get started on coming up with a plan. Watch your back. What do you want? Fight well.
I'll tell you, the only thing more surprising than hearing from Isran after all these years was I immediately realized things must be pretty bad. Looks like I was right.
Find Serene and Gunmar, and maybe... do something about this.
that Dervenin would find him. Dervenin should not have gone. Don't go to the Blue Palace. The Master is on vacation. Don't listen to Dervenin. Don't do it.
Need something?
Huh?
This simply wasn't your day, was it?
Hold up! Hey!
What was that?
Wait for me, okay?
Or something? Ha! Found you!
I'll cut you down!
You're pathetic!
You're mine!
Make you suffer!
I submit. Hold up!
My money's on the big one.
You're finished.
That was close.
I once met a cat by the name of Nanak, whose magical prowess with a dragon shot. But his nose was buried so deep in his books that he did not even notice from me what he took.
not welcome here. Only a fool tries to kill the dead!
Die!
Just take care of them.
I once met a cat by the name of Nanak, whose magical prowess could a dragon shock.
Who dares disturb my rest?
But his nose was buried so deep in his books, he did not even notice from me what he took. And I cried all the way to White Run, and my tears flowed freely under the burning red sun.
All the living shall fear the dead.
Whose magical prowess could a dragon shock.
All the living shall fear the dead.
Come on!
Mortal fool. No one hides from the dead.